Good morning. This is the NorthOps Fire Weather Webcast for Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024. Mid-level water vapor imagery shows high pressure in the eastern Pacific extending into California as a trough moves eastward out of the Rockies. Also, powerful Hurricane Beryl is churning westward through the Caribbean. True color visible satellite imagery shows clear skies, except for marine layer low clouds and fog along and inland from the north coast and in and around Monterey Bay. The National Weather Service has many watches and warnings in effect across NorthOps. These are a mix of heat advisories and excessive heat watches and warnings in effect today through Sunday evening. Additionally, a red flag warning is in effect for the coastal hills and mountains in and around the Bay Area for today through late this evening. Other red flag warnings are in effect for much of the Sacramento Valley for today into Wednesday evening. A fire weather watch is in effect across portions of Six Rivers National Forest, Wednesday evening through Thursday morning. All of these fire weather headlines are for gusty winds and low relative humidity. The GACC Wharf wind and RH forecast shows breezy to locally windy northerly through easterly winds over and near many of the ridges and across the Sacramento Valley this morning, along with low RH. These winds will weaken some later this morning through early afternoon, except near and along the north coast, while RHs fall further across most areas and into the single digits to teens across the Bay Area hills and from the Sacramento Valley eastward. A stronger surge of northerly through easterly winds will develop tonight through Wednesday morning, pushing even lower RHs westward. Winds will again diminish some during the day Wednesday, with widespread very dry RHs. The windy and dry pattern repeats Wednesday night into Thursday, with winds not quite as strong, but low RHs expanding and reaching further to the coast. Very dry conditions continue Thursday, with more westerlies coming in from the coast. The 6C GEFS 20,000 foot level forecast shows NorthOps under increasing northwest flow with the ridge centered to the west today. The ridge expands eastward Wednesday through Friday and then remains strong over California through the holiday weekend. The ridge weakens slightly early next week with southerly flow developing next Tuesday. The 6Z GEFS 6-foot temperature comparison to the 1981 to 2010 normals shows temperatures 10 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit above normal, centered over NorthOps for the next 5 days. As we shift the 5-day period forward a day with each time step, note that the heat becomes generally more intense over NorthOps and expands northward for the 4th through the 10th. The EC lightning flash density forecast shows little to no lightning potential across NorthOps for the 7-day period, with the only days of slight lightning potential across NorthOps being Sunday through Tuesday afternoons and evenings across far northeast areas. The NorthOps 7-day significant fire potential outlook shows high risk for significant fires across the mid-coast to Mendocino, Diablo to Santa Cruz Mountains, and Sac Valley and Foothills PSAs for gusty wind combined with low RH both today and Wednesday. At least moderate risk is forecast for all PSAs tomorrow through Saturday. SouthOps is forecasting mostly low risk today and then mostly moderate risk for significant fires tomorrow through next Monday due to heat, dryness, and diurnally driven gusty westerly winds. In summary, prolonged heat wave will be going on today through early next week, with temperatures peaking near 20 degrees Fahrenheit above normal this weekend. Highs in Reading will be near 120 degrees this weekend. Red flag warnings and high risks are in effect for the Mid-Coast to Mendocino, Mount Diablo to Santa Cruz Mountains, and Sac Valley and foothills areas today through Wednesday evening for gusty winds combined with low relative humidity. The strongest wind for most areas will be tonight through Wednesday morning, but some wind and widespread dryness continues Thursday. The heat is likely to peak this weekend, but conditions remain 10 to 20 degrees above normal inland from the coast through early next week. There will be a slight possibility of afternoon to evening lightning across far northeast portions of the area, Sunday through next Tuesday. This concludes today's Fire Weather Webcast. Good morning. This is the NorthOps Fire Weather Webcast for Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024.